You are driving down the road, and all of a sudden the person in front of you slams on their brakes. So you slam on your brakes and get very close to rear-ending them. You feel relieved, but your muscles are tightened, your palms are sweaty, and your heart feels like it's beating out of your chest. Hi, I'm Taylor Thibodeau, and today I'm going to talk to you about stress, the signs and symptoms, and how much is too much stress. So, what is stress? Stress is a normal physical response to events that make you feel threatened or upset your balance in some way. When you perceive a threat, whether it is real or imagined, your nervous system responds by releasing a flood of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones rouse the body for emergency action. This automatic process is known as the fight or flight reaction or the stress response. During this time, your heart pounds faster, muscles tighten, blood pressure rises, breath quickens, and your senses become sharper. These physical changes increase your strength and stamina, speed your reaction time, and enhance your focus, preparing you for either fight or flee from danger at hand. But the stress response does not only occur in emergency situations. It can also occur to help you rise to meet challenges. Stress is what keeps you on your toes during a presentation at work, sharpens your concentration when you're attempting the game-winning free throw, or drives you to study for an exam when you'd rather be watching TV. But beyond a certain point, stress stops being helpful and starts causing major damage to your health, your mood, your relationships, and your quality of life. It is important to learn how to recognize the signs and symptoms of stress, and when your stress levels are out of control. The most dangerous thing about stress is how easily it can creep up on you. You get used to it. It starts to feel familiar, even normal. You don't notice how much it's affecting you, even as it takes a heavy toll. The signs and symptoms of stress overload can be almost anything. Stress affects the mind, body, and behavior in many ways, and everyone experiences stress differently. Not only can overwhelming stress lead to serious mental and physical health problems, it can also take a toll on your relationships at home, work, or school. So there are 4 categories in which the signs and symptoms of stress can fall into. First, we're going to talk about some of the cognitive symptoms. Cognitive refers to the acquisition of knowledge, relating to the process of acquiring knowledge by the use of reasoning, intuition, or perception. During a stressful situation, adrenaline is released, causing your brain to go into overdrive. Brain hyperactivity has profound effects on how you think. Your thoughts race, your memory is impaired, your judgment deteriorates. You make hasty decisions that lead to impulsive, ill-advised actions. In turn, you create more problems and stress for yourself. So next we're going to talk about how stress can affect you emotionally. Stress can lead to difficulties in thinking, making decisions, judgment, and memory. Just when you really need your wits about you, stress steals them away. As a consequence, you do not think your way out of stressful situations very effectively. And worse yet, poor decision making can lead to even more stress. Emotions are also triggered by stress. At the very time you're too stressed to think straight, you get hit with some combination of anger, anxiety, and depression. These emotional symptoms can range from mild to severe and may require professional help. Stress can also affect you physically, causing aches and pains. Increased muscle tension is an important part of the fight or flight stress reaction. Tense muscles get set into action quickly in response to a threat or danger. If no action occurs, muscle tension may remain, and unrelieved muscle tension leads to tension headaches, back pain, and TMJ. Stress also contributes to inattention to your body's signals, increasing the likelihood that you will sit, stand, or move in ways that strain your muscles. Last, we have the behavioral symptoms. Many people will turn to eating more or less, isolating themselves from others, avoid responsibilities, and or using alcohol or drugs when burdened by overwhelming stress. Stress will even cause some individuals to have more nervous behaviors such as nail biting, fidgeting, and pacing. Most of the symptoms of stress are also symptoms of a wide variety of other problems, which is why many people do not realize how stressed they really are. If you or someone you know feel like they could be overstressed, you should get professional help before it gets any worse. So, how much stress is too much? Because of the widespread damage stress can cause, it is important to know your own limits. But just how much stress is too much differs from person to person. We're all different. Some people are able to roll with the punches, while others seem to crumble in the face of far smaller obstacles. Some people even seem to thrive on the excitement and challenge of a high-stress lifestyle. Your ability to tolerate stress depends on many factors, including the quality of your relationships, your general outlook on life, your emotional intelligence, and genetics. So to wrap things up, stress is becoming a bigger problem due to our busy lives. 24 hours does not seem to be enough hours in a day. As a result of this increase in stimulation and activity, many people are suffering physically and psychologically from stress. And with there being a countless number of possible signs and symptoms, it is important for everyone to recognize when they are becoming overstressed so they can prevent major damage to their health. Thank you.